Good morning, Standard 9 students. Now we have come to a final conclusion that now we know the correct position. The money that has been given to Munni was for the sale of the horse, the statue of the horse. Munni feels that the money has been given to him for the sale of his goats. So he was very happy that his dream would be fulfilled soon. So here is a kind of a confusion. So the foreigner wanted few people to help him to cart or to carry the statue to his station wagon, to his vehicle. And then Munni also asked him that will you be taking these in your vehicle? Now the foreigner felt he's talking about the statue. Okay. So he says yes. But Munni feels that like he was talking about his goats traveling in the station wagon. Okay. So now he says, wait. Now actually Munni was supposed to go and collect a few men to help to carry the statue of the horse onto the vehicle. But Munni said, look, first let me go out of sight. Then you take them away. Otherwise, they will follow me back home. Because these animals, they get used to, they get attached to the owner. And they know the behavior and the nature of the owner. So that is why, according to the situation, Munni had explained to the foreigner how he should go about in taking away the goats. He said, these goats are so honest and sincere, even if I go to heaven, even if I go to hell also, these goats will follow me back. And he had a laugh, with as if he cracked a very funny joke. The red man looked at the goats grazingly peacefully, perched on the pedestal of the horse, as the westerly sun touched off the ancient faded color of the statue with a fresh splendor. He ruminated. He must be gone to fetch some help, I suppose. So the foreigner felt, the Munni has gone. The goats are still lying over here. So maybe he has gone to collect some more men to help him because he left behind the goats. So the foreigner knows that I have bought the horse, not the goats. And seeing the goats over there, perching around the pedestal of the horse, says, oh my gosh, this man must have gone to collect some more help. And settled down to wait. When a truck came downhill, he stopped it and got the help of a couple of men to detach the horse from his pedestal and place it in his station wagon. He gave them 5 rupees each, and for a further payment, they siphoned off gas from the truck and helped him to start his engine. Remember, when he came over there, he was running out of petrol. Out of gas means petrol or diesel. Foreigners use this word gas. Okay, we know gas is meant for our cooking, a gas stove. But in foreign countries, for petrol and diesel, they refer to the word gas. Okay. Munni hurried homeward with the cash securely tucked away at his waist in his dhoti. He shut the street door and stole up softly to his wife as she squatted before the lit oven, wondering if by a miracle food would drop from the sky. Munni displayed his fortune for the day. She snatched the notes from him, counted them by the glow of the fire, and cried, 100 rupees! How did you come by it? Have you been stealing? Now remember, Munni is an innocent man. Okay? The foreigner gave him 100 rupees for the sale of the horse statue, or the statue of the horse. Okay? So he has come very happily to his wife. His wife was sitting around the fire, hoping that some food will drop from heaven. Okay. And then he comes home and he displays his success of selling the goats or showing his wife the amount of money. Now 100 rupees means a lot of money in those days. So Munni's wife was shocked. She said, how come you got such a lot of money? Don't say that you started to or began to steal. So now she was accusing. She did not celebrate the money. In fact, she became very suspicious about the money part of it. And she was wondering why or how come Munni earned such a lot of money. It is not possible. I have sold our goats to a red-faced man. So he's being very honest with his wife. He says, I have sold the goats to a red-faced man, to a foreigner. Which Munni felt that was the business transaction between him and the American tourist. He was absolutely crazy to have them. Why? Because he was patting them when he was trying to convince Munni to sell the horse, the statue of the horse. So in order to please Munni, he was patting his goats. Gave me all this money and carried them off in his motor car. Excuse me. So he was said, my God, he not only gave me the money, but he also took the goats in his motor car and went away. Hardly had these words left his lips when they heard bleating outside. So while he was justifying himself or explaining to his wife, how did he get that money? Now he got that money, according to Munni, he got that money because the goats were sold to the American. Now that was the only proof he has got to prove that he was innocent. But while he was talking, explaining that the goats had been sold, suddenly he heard the bleating of his goats. She opened the door and saw the two goats at her door. So when she opened the door, she saw the two goats outside. Here they are, she said. What's the meaning of all this? Now that built a suspicion. Okay. Now we know the fact, as readers, we know the fact that Munni sold his goats. The horse statue did not belong to him. Okay, it was maybe government property. But the money that was given to Munni Munni had accepted it on the basis that his goats were being sold. This is the truth. Okay. And that was his only proof to convince his wife that the money was not stolen. But when the goats returned back, then his wife became more suspicious and angry. Says, here the goats are here. That means you have been telling me lies that you have sold the goats. The goats are here. So she wants to know what's the meaning of all this. He muttered a great curse and seized one of the goats by his ears and shouted, "Where is that man? Don't you know you are his?" Now it is no fault of the goats. They were not being sold in the first place. It was just that Munni misunderstood the full business transaction. Okay. And then he says, "Why did you come back?" Means, in other words, I have already sold you to the American fellow. You should have gone along with him. What made you come back? The goat only wriggled in his grip. He asked the same question to the other two. The goat shook itself off. His wife glared at him and declared. Now his wife has taken this part in another way, or she took it in another form. Munni said that he had sold the goats and got this money. The goats came back. It means that there was no sale of the goats. Then from where did Munni get that money? So that was the question which made his wife very suspicious and angry about it. If you have thieved, means if you have stolen the money, the police will come tonight and break your bones. He said, if you have stolen the money, the police will be in search. And when they come to know that you have got a lot of money, then they're going to use their dandas and break your bones. Don't involve me. In other words, don't get me involved into this matter. I will go away to my parents, means I will go to my mother and father's house. But I don't want to be involved in this theft or in this robbery. So his wife accuses him that the money has been stolen. But we know as a matter of fact that the money was not stolen. It was a business transaction where the money had been taken for the sale of the goats by Munni, according to Munni, and from the American point of view, he gave Munni the money for the sale of the statue of the horse. Okay. Thank you, and try to complete all the tasks that I have been sending in the group. Thank you.